Alright, back again, Luke here, and today we've got out one of the old N64s, and I figured we could put in this game here. Sin and Punishment. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Now, if you don't have an N64 and you've never played this game, this is one of the reasons to own an N64. This is one of the later release games here, and it's a very hard to find game, usually quite expensive. And on top of that, it's just really well designed. So this intro is a little bit long, but I'll let you watch it and enjoy. Made by Treasure, so even for Treasure fans or non-Treasure fans, it's great.
Archie, hurry! Save us, Archie!
Are these the rebels?
One group of them, sir. They have no strength to resist any longer.
But the leaders are still alive. There's no time now. Join the troops intercepting the ruffians.
Joshua, listen. A ruffian swarm is approaching your position. I've also confirmed Radon's location.
Didn't I tell you? Make me the bait, and Radon will come to feast. Radon is jealous of me. I took you for myself.
I have chosen you.
Michiko's group. They've all been killed.
Archie? Did you see that? Cold-blooded killers. Even if we steal the damn transport, it won't mean anything if there's no one to ride in it.
Relax, Iron. Wake Saki. They've put their faith in us. We must try to help the others.
That's only if the soldiers hit the ruffians like we expected.
Not expected, as I predicted. Now we'll have a good window. Soon, it will all begin.
And there's our introduction. Now, this is one of those games that has a really steep learning curve. It's not like any of the other games like that you've played before on the N64. It uses quite a variation of buttons and takes some practice. And if you want to practice, what's nice is it gives you some options. As you can see here, this is the training. If you want to go to the start, you can also start or continue. You can change the game level. This is on normal. You can change some of the sound statistics or change the sound. And down here's for the controller. And let's see, what else do we have here? This is your ranking. You have a scene select, and then you have a save data button down here. There's a 3D select down here. You have all these different options at the beginning, so it can be quite confusing. But if you want to practice, you can go to the training round and try and get used to the controls. Now, it's been a little while since I played this game, so I'm probably going to be really rusty at it, but let's give it a shot here. And we'll just go from the beginning and do the game start. As you can see here, your character moves basically by the use of the orange buttons or the yellow buttons, and controls the shot by use of the joystick. So it is quite difficult. The yellow left and right are the ones that control your strafing. You have a jump button, which is your right bumper, and the controls are just regular. They're not inverted here for right now. And yeah, as you can see, it's got some really awesome 3D scrolling effects going on here. For those people who have never played this game before, it is a fantastic, really nice, refreshing game to play. If you've played a lot of the other games on the N64 and you want to try something a little bit new and never tried this is one that you can give a shot. Like I had mentioned before, it does take some time to get used to, especially with the controls, but once you do get used to it, it is fantastic. And I know there are quite a few Treasure fans out there. If you are a big fan of the Treasure games, this is one that is also a fantastic game made by the company. What I had mentioned at the beginning here is that it is expensive. It is quite expensive to find for sale. And if you do find it for sale, you might wind up spending quite a bit of money on it. It might average anywhere from like $60 on up. But it is definitely a game that's well worth it, in my opinion. Probably can't see very well, but in the top there you can see the power meter. Your life gauge is in the top part, and you can see a time counter up there in the middle. On the left side there is a score counter. And here's our first major encounter here. But strafing left and right can be quite challenging.
Get bonus.
Get bonus. But just just an amazing game. Storyline is quite cheesy, but it's to be expected.
Saki! Oh, Saki! Good morning, Saki.
Good morning, Iron.
Come on, we've got work to do. Let's go.
Alright, and here's our second stage. There is lock-on buttons that I didn't mention before that can actually lock on to the targets. And that's by pressing the B button. Or the A button, my mistake. But what's nice about the game, and actually a little bit unique, is that the game does have English as the main language.
Nice shot. Keep it up.
So it's not impossible to play, especially for non-Japanese speaking gamers.
Take care of it.
It is possible to play, and it is quite awesome. Ah. And it's really hard to talk and play at the same time.
Ready?
Yeah, getting hit here. Ah.
Get bonus.
But a fantastic game nonetheless. And like I had mentioned before, it does have quite a learning curve here. And you know, once you're able to get the learning curve down, it's a great game. Yeah. And I just got slashed out there. So, but nonetheless here, just want to show you a little bit of what Sin and Punishment looks like here for the N64, and it is a fantastic game. Made by Treasure, 2000, and if you have the opportunity to pick one of these copies up, I would totally recommend it. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.